How's it going? It's 2026. My name's Robert. I'm an active member of the LDS Church, proudly. They have been wondering why there's been more inactivity, and I think I found the answer. These chairs, you will never find a chair like this outside of LDS or Common Vernacular Mormon Church. These chairs are the worst thing in the history of mankind. If you have ever had back pain, first of all, they open backwards. Second of all, they have absolutely zero low back support. The seat itself is not long enough to be supportive at all, and it's at a weird rakish angle, which is hard to see in this picture. And it's about as slippery as Teflon, so there's no way to arch yourself or take pressure off your back. This is an absolute abomination. These are the least comfortable chairs ever. I actually spoke with a gentleman that was on the council when they created the two-piece garment, lived in Provo. He was like 90 when I talked to him. And he said he loves church, but he can't go anymore. Because pews are absolutely uncomfortable. You're never going to walk into an R.C. Willey or a furniture store and see a row of pews, because they're absolutely uncomfortable to the point where if you have back pain, it gets exacerbated so bad. If you're like me, half the time you're not even hearing the speakers. You're too busy trying to think of anything you can to block out the pain. And then after that hour, you get to sit in one of these beauties. Absolutely no lower back support, funny angle, absolute trash. Now the women in the Relief Society room, they get padded versions of these, but they're still garbage. You can brace yourself a little because you have the friction, but there's absolutely no low back support. It's at a very, very bad angle for anybody with a bad back. These are atrocious. I don't know who sold these weird backwards opening chairs to people, but just to show you how it works. Right there. Sorry, it's hard to do it. You push that, and it folds up backwards instead of normal. Sorry about the quality of this. These things are an absolute abomination. I miss Elvis Quorum in Sunday school about half the time because my back pain's so bad after sitting in the pews that going to these torture devices. Just let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. But going back to that guy in Provo, he said that the reason he doesn't go to church anymore, lifelong active member, was because it would throw his back out so bad that he just couldn't take it. He said the pain was excruciating. And they know how to make more comfortable chairs, because if you look at the chairs on the stand, those chairs are much, much more ergonomic.